salatu wassalamu ala rasulillah wa ba'd. So, if you could just say your name, how long you've been in the Philadelphia's area, um, what you do, real quick, and then we'll get into some of the other nitty gritty stuff.
All right, time, inshallah. Salam wa salatu wa salam wa rasulillah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My name is Mas'ud ibn Abdullah Abdul Shahid. I am a special education teacher in the Philadelphia area. And I've lived in Philadelphia about 41 years, inshallah.
Talk real quick about your family history, like your father, Allah yarhamu, just that long history of Sunni Islam in Philadelphia.
Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah, my mother and father became Muslim in the late 60s. They had about 7 children. We grew up in Philadelphia. My father, in the early or the late 70s, decided to go overseas and study. His goal was to try to get everybody over there with him, but at the time it was impossible. So he came back. He sent over his oldest son, who stayed over there for a few years as well. Came back and, by Allah's permission, tried to help and give back to the community as well. And he continued to study and be a part of the community until Allah called him back.
May Allah have mercy.
I mean,
You have been involved in the memorization of the Quran, been involved with Qari, with Ayub, and maybe even after Ayub now. I think you got another one.
and Alhamdulillah now. So,
What is it that gave you confidence in that program, in the Qari program?
well, I guess let me start with the search for a really good program, which started a couple, maybe about 6, 7 years ago, and I decided to not only try to put myself back into a program, but to also find a program for my son. And I had a few brothers who I really trusted, who decided to take me to people who they trusted, who knew the Quran and the Sunnah, and the meeting that I had with them was, alhamdulillah, on point. So when I met Sheikh Rashid, from the gate, he told me that the process and the journey was going to be serious, but he would be there with me the entire time. I remember when we first sat, myself and my son, and the Sheikh took us and he gave us a test just to show us what we were capable of doing by Allah's permission, which by that time I was hooked. So alhamdulillah, when that happened, and then the consistent coaching from Sheikh Rashid to myself and to my oldest boy, I saw that there was a genuine concern for his students. It wasn't just come learn under me, and if you do it, you do. If you don't, you don't. It was more like, I'm here with you to help you on this journey, and I'm going to continue to push you until you succeed by Allah's permission. So once I saw that happen with myself and my older son, then with the second son, it was a no-brainer.
Alhamdulillah. So, what? Let me ask you this. You've seen a lot in your years. I mean, it's not like you just came around. You've seen different communities. You've seen different masajid, different organizations. What do you feel? What makes Qari unique in your estimation, and what gives you confidence in its leadership?
I'll answer the second question first. When it comes to the leadership, it's because I know them. And when you know somebody, you feel more comfortable working with them, you trust them, and you know what they've gone through, and you know what their vision is and what they're trying to do. So that gives me assurance that they're there, they're trying their best to develop the community to the best of their ability, and they're there sincerely by Allah's permission. The uniqueness is the the scholarship is there, and I feel that it's a scholar. It's hard to describe, but there are there are scholars who are there who are trying to teach and really trying to make sure that the community has the knowledge from the foundation to wherever they are, and it's not something whereas they're just doing it to be in that position of leadership. They're there and they really are trying to help the community grow with Allah's permission.
Jazakallah khair. Good stuff.
Khalas.
Jazakallah khair.
I mean, well, yeah.